Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, I bet you wondered what that title was all about. Well, let me go back over 50 years when I was a kid. I always had a fascination with pouches and boxes and tins. I don't know if you remember, though, when I was younger, possibly you too, maybe even still till today, they sold these little muslin bags with the drawstring, and they were filled with gum, little gold nuggets of gum. And I tell you, I would buy these as much for the bag as I would for the gum inside. So fast forward to a couple of 3 years ago, I started messing around with wax canvas. And this is one of the first ones I ever made. I've definitely honed my technique, making the mitered corners and whatnot. And this evolved into this. And this wax canvas roll is my standard roll for making kits. It's approximately 3 inches, a little more than 3 inches here, by 2-inch compartments. And you fold it over and you wrap it up, roll it up, and then it has a deer antler stay on it, leather lace with a deer antler stay, each one handmade, hand waxed and hand sewn by me. I use a sewing machine. I don't know if that's considered hand sewn, but that's how I make these. And from this one wax canvas roll, I make a flint and steel kit. Now this one happens to have a file in it. The first steel I've ever made was made from a file. I actually ground off all the file cuts in it. And if I remember correctly, it was Becca who said, why don't you leave the file cuts in it, because then you can use it as a file. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So for like this kit, I left the file cuts in it. Everything else is smooth, got a little chamfer on the edge. And now you have two faces. That's an advantage of using the file. And all of the ones that I forged are made from files. So you have a lot of advantages of keeping it in the original file form. You have two different faces to use, because these do get beat up. You can use it as a file. You don't have to worry about tempering the curls. And what I mean by that is it's hard. It's very brittle. And if you don't temper those curls, they could possibly break if you drop them. So a kit like this, we have the file. We have some char cloth in this little tin. Which way do I open it? This way. Okay. And then we have a couple pieces of Florida chert. I did many a Fire It Up Fridays with this. Then we have a little solar kit. And in here, we have a little magnifying glass. We have our char cloth. And in this compartment, we have a couple pieces of my beeswax biscuits. Now, this is not the 100-year-old beeswax. This is the local beeswax I get here in Florida. And we'll talk about this a little bit more in a second. And then, again, from the same roll, I make my little spice kit. And this has glass bottles. This is a 15 mil. We have two 5 mils and another 15 mil. And these could be put into any configuration. You can have 3 15 mils, you could have 6 5 mils, whatever you'd like. Then here's a new one I made. This holds a tin. And the tin has char cloth in it. Humidity and moisture is the enemy of char cloth. So a nice little wax canvas roll to hold that will keep down that moisture level. And I also made this wide enough to hold a mini Bic lighter. Now, I could also make this just to hold the tin without the lighter. And another great use for this lighter is you could add the lighter into the solar kit in case it's not sunny. So you have Surefire. You could also make up whatever kind of kit you want. I mean, you could put in a lighter. Here I have just a little peanut knife. You put in some wax biscuits. You have a little emergency kit. You got a little knife to cut up some tinder. You have Surefire with the lighter and the extender with the wax biscuits. So there's so many uses for this. And then the lighter, if it runs out, you can use this as a spark wheel, right? For as long as the flint lasts anyway. But again, you can use these to make spark wheel kits. Very, very versatile. So, you may say, why am I showing you all this stuff? Oh, wait, there's more. We have a wax canvas drawstring bag. Paracord pull. We got a cord stop. And we also have these. Now, I did not make these, but I waxed them. Very nice canvas with a zipper. We have two different sizes here. And the reason I'm showing you all of this is because as long as a couple of 2-3 years ago, when I started showing this stuff, people would say, I want to buy that, or do you sell that? And my response was always, I appreciate you offering. I just make them for my friends and my family, and I give them away. But if I ever decide I'm going to sell them, I'll let you know. So this is kind of an official, hey, I'm going to start selling these crafts. I'll tell you, sometimes I get tongue-tied doing this, but I'm humbled. I feel honored and very appreciative when somebody wants to spend their hard-earned money on something that I made. And I want to thank everybody that's encouraged me to start selling these items. So what I'm going to do is I'll have my email address in my about section, and I'll also have it in the description. And if you're interested in any of this, shoot me an email and we can go back and forth, and I can let you know the details on it. And if you have something that you want me to make, something like this pouch, you want it to put in papers, your hunting license, your fishing license, or whatever, I'm kind of flexible what I can make. I can't make every single thing, but I can do my best to try to make what you're looking for. And then, as I show things, if you're interested in buying them, shoot me an email, and if it's possible, we'll do it. So there you go. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you found it interesting. And again, if you're interested, shoot me an email, and we'll see what we can do. I hope you all are staying well. Much love and respect to all of you, my brothers and sisters. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you in advance if you email me. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.